and welcome to IDL 7140. We are in week 4 and we are on another how-to. This one is how to create electronic grades for quizzes, create a quiz, modify quiz settings, and add randomizing question set to a quiz in D2L BrightSpace. It seems like a lot, but we'll go through it rather quickly because it's all kind of on the same page. So we're going to start off. Again, there's two ways you can go into this. You can go in through course admin right here at the top, and under assessment you could select quizzes, or you can come up to assessment if it is on your top nav bar and select quizzes from here. Once you're in there, you will select new quiz. And in here, then you are going to have the availability to name your quiz. We'll just say quiz number 5. And this is similar to what we just saw in another video about how to add something to Dropbox. These are your options, whether you want it in the gradebook or add it to the gradebook. So we do want this in the gradebook. And for quizzes, we are allotting 10 points. All right, and then we're going to put a due date for this, and we'll say it is going to be due in 2 days. And this is quiz, for week number 5. All right, now what we want to do, let's just go ahead and add some existing questions. So we're going to browse our question library, and we just did this in another one. Say I just want to pull in these 2 questions. We can do that, or we have the option to create new right here. And if you want to know how to create new questions, please see my how-to on how to create questions within the question library, because it is the exact same process. But we've got 2 questions in here. Now we want to look at these items over here, the availability dates and conditions. So we can open this up now, and we want to leave the end date here on the 1st at midnight, because that's when it's due by. And we're going to add those availability dates to the calendar so that our students can see those. Now coming down to timing and display. Do we want to set a time limit? We can leave it as no time limit. It's fine. All questions displayed together, or do we want them one per page? So sometimes it can get overwhelming, but sometimes when someone sees one question, they want to scroll up and see another. So you can leave it however you want, however you prefer. Now, we talked about randomizing the question set. This is where you can do that with shuffle the quiz questions so that they don't cascade in subsections, that it fully randomizes how they're presented to the students. This you can allow hands, or this option actually will disable anything going on in BrightSpace so that students can't go through and look at those if you want it to be more like that. Now you can insert a header or a footer if you choose to, just as messages. And this talks about how many attempts are allowed. Now I've seen several things, and you can manage the attempts. Do you just want one with the highest attempt, or say, they get 3 attempts and only get to keep their highest attempt, or an average of all the attempts? It's up to you and how you want to run your course. So category, we don't need to add a category, but you see we have the option to enter a new category right there. A notification email for when somebody finishes a quiz. Again, that can get inundated. And then for evaluation and feedback, do we want to auto-publish the attempted results immediately upon completion? That's very nice for them. Do we want to synchronize it to the gradebook on publish? Absolutely. We definitely want to have that done. That way we don't have to go back, look for the results and enter those. There's less of a chance for error that way too. And when published, do we want to display to learners the attempted grade and no questions, or do we want them to see the incorrect questions only with correct answers, incorrect questions only without correct answers? You have these options to look through and how you want to display that feedback for them. And you can also customize your quiz result displays. You come in here and you can edit this, like your message to your students. So we'll hit cancel on that. We'll leave that the way it is. And then you can add your learning objectives in here at the bottom, as you can see. So that is all. We went over how to create a quiz, how to randomize those within there. And one thing I want to do, let's go ahead and hit save and close and say, oh, you know what? I realized afterwards I really want to change something with this. So we are going to select the quiz that we just created and go right back into it so we can edit it. And that's all you have to do to edit or modify any of your quiz settings, is just go back into that quiz that you created and make any modifications that you need. So that is it for our how-to this time around. I hope it helped, and I hope you will join me for some more. Take care. Thanks.